Good afternoon, everyone. It's 12/8/2019, and I wanted to come on here with a fresh story that I just saw today. I did not see it yesterday, so this is a brand new story that just came out on Israel will bomb Iran. They've announced Israel will preemptively bomb Iran in a military operation, if necessary, to prevent it from developing a nuclear weapon. Foreign Minister Israel Katz said in an interview, yes, it is an option. We will not allow Iran to produce or obtain nuclear weapons. Speaking with the Italian language daily Corriere della Sera, Israel's top diplomat also chastened European leaders for not taking a more aggressive stand against Tehran and its violation of the 2015 nuclear deal. From Iran, the general consensus to these remarks is that will be the last mistake Israel ever makes. Then there was an article I saw on Trump warning North Korea. Trump says North Korea must denuclearize after the North claims very important tests. North Korea carried out an engine test at a site that was supposed to have been shut down. The test could have been for an ICBM. Trump says they have a lot to lose if they don't denuclearize. North Korea also threatened to send a Christmas gift to either the U.S. or possibly Japan. And Trump also warned them not to interfere with the U.S. elections, and I don't know what he meant by this, and neither did the person that did the story that I watched. I don't know what North Korea would have to do with our elections. And finally, be rapture ready in light of everything that we're seeing right now, all the signs and the birth pains increasing daily, left and right. And then, of course, all of these wars and rumor of war things that are going on right now. Be rapture ready. 1 Corinthians 15:52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. And, the dead will be raised first incorruptible, and we're going to be changed. So it's not going to be longer whether, the issue about are people without sin right now going around without sin, are they sinners saved by grace and all this other stuff. Because when this rapture event takes place, we're all going to be incorruptible at that point. So it's almost over. It's almost about ready to happen. Some of the squabbling and stuff on some of these channels over some of these doctrines is nothing but a waste of time and energy. He put out went to the cross and everything to redeem us. And, our main purpose in being his disciples are supposed to be to win souls and to spread that gospel message. And it's getting lost on, all of this division and stuff, and infighting and name calling and backbiting. It's not showing no love, that's for sure. We're not impressing the world with this love that Jesus said that we would have, we're supposed to have for one another. Zephaniah chapter 1, 14 through 18, I want to read, and then I want to end on 1 Peter 4, 17. Zephaniah beginning at chapter 14, and that great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly, even to the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. And that day is a day of wrath, that day of trouble, of distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet, and alarm shall be fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all of them that dwell in the land. And that day is not too far off from what the Holy Spirit's told me. And I want to end this thing with 1 Peter 4:17. Now, if World War III is just about ready to break out, and if a major war, that war, would trigger the rapture, then I want to remind everybody out there about 1 Peter 4:17. This is I think was the most important part of this message the Holy Spirit gave me. For the time has come that the judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it begins at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of God? If that war is not very far off, and if that triggered the rapture, then when is this judgment of the house of God going to begin? It has to be beginning right now.